Chairman, for the very, heartwarming introduction for me. And my title is too long, I'm sorry. And this is better. The strategies for bridging to the personalized medicine in cancer prevention and early diagnosis. This is much better title actually. And my talk would be a kind of intermission between the two important learning health system talks. So, but the scientific intermission just. And this is an icebreaker. Last year, I showed this slide, and it says someone might think we came from here because our name is here. Our institution name here, Taipei. This is Taipei, Taipei. I'm not sure. 2 years ago, I showed this here. But actually, the day before yesterday, I found this rice cake shop is still running here in Taipei. So I'd like to keep this meeting as, this shop. Anyway, let me go into the serious story. The strategies of the ToMMo population genetics. The first, as our colleagues, Dr. Kurie and Dr. Kuriyama and Dr. Ishikuro told you that we had a big earthquake in 1911, and after that we had started to have two large cohorts, including 3-generation cohort, and we have all in total more than 150,000 participants. So the basic strategy for the precision personalized healthcare. Oh my gosh! Wow. Here, we have started from this regional cohort and start doing the baseline research of the whole genome. Whole genome structure, genomic structure of our cohort, and make a custom array, and we will apply the custom array to the birthday cohort to check the a lot of good stuff, and finally we will go to the personalized healthcare. But it is, we can do it in one step? I don't think so. So yesterday we had some kind of argument whether we should start from SNP array or NGS for personalized medicine. There are two, platforms. This is more, obviously more attractive and more information, but there are a lot of pitfalls. For example, here, the variant calls may be problematic in some cases. It's not so easy compared to SNP array. And here, we have to think about the cost of informatics in terms of the NGS. It may need more tasks, obviously. And the good things for this is this potential to detect a new disease-causing variant. Yes. But considering the clinical, behavior, you need to have a harder evidence to identify the new variant as a disease causing. We can support, we can estimate, we can guess, but there's no harder evidence only if we have only one case as we have. That means we can deduce from the other data and experiences whether this new variant is causing these diseases. But there is a kind of research-minded. So considering the medicine, we need to have a harder evidence. So maybe this is not so easy to use directly after getting the data. So in terms of the SNP array, you can decide to pick up the evidence-based SNPs. So yesterday I discussed with I can't recall the name, sorry, but it's not so easy to detect the very rare variants in the case of SNP array. So, but anyway, at this moment, we believe that the bridging analytical modality for personalized medicine will be the SNP arrays for us. So still it will be the controversial, but it's a bridging step. So we decided to design a kind of disease-related SNP array for them. So this is a strategy for our designing the new array. This is axiom-based SNP arrays. This unit used for 96 samples. So one unit can put the around 600 to 800 kilo SNP plots. So we started from here, and in 2014 we had 1,000 people's genomic data. Then we made a custom testing arrays. This is a quality check SNP array, and we started from version 1 and version 2. The version 2 has a 4.5 million plots. That means we need 8 sets of this platform to cover this number of SNPs. So now these data are applied to new version of the Japonica array. Now we are about to, this is released last month, and the next year, probably the next year, and we're gonna have this one. So I'd like to summarize the testing array, the version 0.2. In total, 4.5 million SNPs are tested, and many of them are showing very excellent results, but not so appeared in the many in Japonica versions. But anyway, this results will be used to design the server. Then the distribution of the SNP growth of the 4.5 million. You can see some kind of proportional distribution among the chromosomes. So this is a strategy for us to design the version 3 of Japonica array. The one is the evidence-based selection. That is, we have to check it bibliographic and paper-based, genetic background, positive, and this means that some of the diseases which has a strong genetic background, like cancer or diabetes, we like to focus on multiple, factorial diseases, but we like to focus on even such a diseases, some kind of genetic background will be needed. So the design concept of the usage of this new Japonica array is that we gonna ask these health check clinics in Japan, the doctors obtain IC from the participant or patient who would like to health check. Then the doctor got the blood or saliva to send it to a company. The company will analyze the genomic data with our Japonica array and make reports. Here you can see the running health system here, and the result will be analyzed based on the previous narratives, and the data should be used by the doctor to consult the patients. If the doctor believes that the patient should go to the expert, then he can consult to these doctors. And we asked the doctors to join this planning, so they should know why the SNPs are selected, and they can easily manage the patient. This is a way, and the clinic can keep the records this and continuously checking the new evidence with public databases, and this is an important point. You can improve the consultation by adding the new data from the public. So on the other hand, we'd like to put these tag SNPs for the GBAS study, and we already have this number of the nice useful probes. So, and we can design based on this and based on that, and make a new snippet. Then another example of a custom array design. This is a TXArray that is published in 2015, and the combination of the GBAS, tag SNPs around let's say 600 to 800, tag SNPs for scanning the genome or genome, and add these specific content as a module, like 3,000 or something like that, in such a way. So this is a kind of trend to design the custom. So we choose basically, it looks many, but 5. The dementia, the cardiovascular diseases, metabolic diseases, and familial cancer syndrome, PGX is a target for our Japonica version 3 at this moment. So I will skip this slide. So this one, disease susceptibility and MR. This is the very famous picture by Terry Manolio in 2009, appeared in Nature. The horizontal axis is allele vacancies. The common allele, you do not have a large effect, and the rare variants has a pretty large effect in terms of the disease causing. So this is a very famous picture, and basically the concept is this is considered as if we think about the whole genome, right? But if we apply this figure to a tumor suppressor gene, like for example TP53, the very rare variant and the very high effect size, it causes refractory syndrome. And very common variant in this gene would be no syndrome. The impact is that these rare variants, some of these rare variants are deleterious, and the deleterious rare variant causes this disease. But many of the common variants are neutral. Nothing occurs. So onset, the disease onset, the rare variant causes young, like sarcoma or something, and maybe the common variants of this gene would not affect his or her life, then he never get cancer maybe. The number of tumors, also the rare variant, the deleterious variant causes multiple cancers or the sarcomas, but the common variant maybe no. So penetrance is 100% or 0%. There is a large difference between this. My thumb is too big. I'm sorry. So, and the point is that here, around this low frequency, it has a still it's large enough odds ratio to tell the people you would be sensitive to compared to other people, right? 3 times higher cancer risk. If so, if people, lay people should go to the clinics to check health check in 1 year, maybe that guy should go to in half a year, for example. So we would like to emphasize that this range of mutations will be more important in population. As yesterday Dr. Bredler showed the slides. I forgot to borrow that slide, but this concept is pretty similar to the concept that Dr. Bredler showed yesterday. So, let me skip this one. So I'd like to approach such kind of variant of unknown significance, to select the moderately susceptible variant from the tumor suppressor genes. So the only I can use that is a cohort questionnaire and bioinformatics and bibliography. So I'd like to show how I am doing, and maybe it's not a great way, rather a humble way, but let me introduce my trial. So in terms of the BRCA, the HBOC, we had several, the deleterious variants in our, data set. 2,000 Japanese whole genome sequence data. Here is the BRCA1 and the BRCA2 scheme, and here these are common deleterious variants among Caucasians. And here we found in a database that might be causing the HBOC, and you can see that there's no overlap. So the mutations are different from Caucasians found the mutation. Here is completely different. So what I would like to do is that I should use index finger. And we have the large genome data set, and maybe in future I'd like to use this SNParray data to impute the disease data and the questionnaire characterize the variants in cancer susceptibility genes. That is the first purpose. The second, the analysis of family history, gender, age, personal history, family history. At this moment, I couldn't do that, but we would like to include the tobacco and liquor consumption. And these data can be used to develop the risk assessment system for variant of unknown significance in cancer predisposing genes and elucidation of the clinical significance of these NGSs. Is that okay? Let me go next slide. So I'd like to show you the summary of the SNV annotations in the BRCA1 and the BRCA2 genes in our whole genome data collection. Here there are 2 genes. The total SNPs are 104,036. I thought this is too much. I think this is a kind of I including some small index. There are one base insert and one base deletions, and some of them are non-synonymous, 102. And the synonymous is 45. Then there's a speed-stop gain mutations, the 0.03%. And in such a way that we compare to the other 134 cancer predisposing genes, that is including TP53 and RB1 or something like that, or red genes or something. And the total number of the SNPs are 86,000, and many of them are coming intermediate. And the non-synonymous mutations are around 2.0%, and the stop gain is around 0.04%. So the BRCAs are very similar to the other cancer predisposing genes. So what I would like to do is introduce a CADD. So CADD is around, published in 2014, and this is a good, estimate for the impact of each SNPs. This is one figure taken from this paper, and the CADD scores in the vertical axis, and the horizontal axis, you can see a lot of groups of the mutations. For example, disease-causing mutations, the mean CADD score is around 35, 36. But in the case of the other, around, yeah, this is also 30 or something. Then you can see that the loss of function itself is not so high. That means, let's say, the olfactory genes, this is famous for its non-essential for human. Many of the olfactory genes have a stop codon mutation because during the evolution, we don't need to have this olfactory function, basically. We don't need to survive with olfactory functions. So many of the stop gain mutations are accumulated in these genes. Then the predisposing is low. So the mean CADD predisposing, that's the disease-related ones is more around 40. And so LOF, the loss of function is 25. In the case of the BRCA1 and 2, and I compared the minor frequency and this CADD scores, you can see that the lower the frequency causes many, not many, but some of the very high CADD scores, SNPs here. And in terms of the frequent ones, you don't see very low CADD scores. They are kind of negative correlations. But basically, most of the SNPs appear as a neutral. So here, it's a large part of the neutral SNPs. Then another, estimate is that I found that Eigen is similar to CADD, but not mentally. That means they use the parameters, the correlations, and many of the parameters used in CADD show strong correlations. Then this Eigen tried to grasp such mutually correlated parameters and find the statistical values that distinguish the function of the SNPs automatically without mentoring. So the paper says that better correlation between BRCA and CADD. Then this is another paper appeared in 2016 in Nature Genetics. And this is the novo mutations in pediatric psychiatric disorders. So here is intellectual disability, epileptic encephalopathies, ASD, and schizophrenia and control. And you can see the severity correlate to the score of the Eigen in terms of the novo mutations in the pediatric psychiatric disorders. So what I did is that we use the 2K JPL high confidence data set that can be downloadable. Use the ANOVA for annotation, and the genome version should be HG19 because there's no data sets for the GRC H38. Then use the statistics and the risk estimation from family history, the BRCAPRO. This is important for today's talk. First, I just checked the 134 cancer predisposing genes with CADD and Eigen, just a simple plot. So you can see the majority of the SNPs are correlated between CADD and Eigen, just there. But some of the minor groups, CADD is high score, but not also Eigen. So you can see some kind of this two or three groups. As I showed you, we had some correction of the non-HBOC variants in our data set. That comes from normal population, the prospective cohort people. And I picked up the 4 SNPs that shows HBOC related ones. For example, this one, the BRCA2 gene stopped gained at the position in the arginine to stop codon in 2318. The CADD score is so high, so this means not score but very high, and the Eigen is also high. Then is HBOC. And another one, this one is a BRCA1 stop gained and using 16-speed to stop codon, and this is also HBOC. So another one, this one is a BRCA2 stop gained codon, but arginine 3384. This is very near to the C terminal of this protein, but the HBOC is not. So BRCA2 synonymous, non-synonymous coding, the isolate using 2675 to the arginine that causes HBOC. So this is a Eigen versus CADD plot, and for BRCA1 and 2 gene, and known to be HBOC responsive SNP is circled with red here, these three, and high CADD and low Eigen. That is here. High CADD, low Eigen, HBOC. I'd like to explain this fast. Then stop gain values may not always be deleterious. It is said that likely benign, uncertain significance with cleaver, the BRCA2 stop gain arginine 3384. Then there is a paper appeared in Human Mutation. It says that this two neutral nonsense mutations. Then here you can see this one, the same one. So actually, this mutation is not so common among the worldwide population. Only two people in East Asian country have this mutation exactly in the database. So one variant found in the BRCA2 gene, one is in is a nonsense variant, but the previous study shows that variant is neutral and observed in two individuals in exact database. So the another one, this causing splicing error. The computer told me that this mutation will have isolation to vary missense mutation. This is located in exon 18, and the wild type codon is ATA, and it becomes the variant to be ZTA. So looks like isolation to vary in the computer analysis, but actually this make a new splice donor site in this codon, ZT. This is in the splice donor site of the beginning of intro. So consequently, this mutation causes the deletion of this region from the messenger RNA. Then there is a paper appeared in 2008. Here, the patient of the BRCA family, and showed the shorter messenger RNA compared to the wild. So this means that maybe some kind of estimation based on the amino acid changes and the conservation of the amino acid changes would be misleading. So to apply to the cohort data to consider the cohort data, I use BRCAPRO, but because self-reporting family history of each participant is available, but the data lacks age of onset because the questionnaire doesn't have any space to write down the date of onset. No data of the number of siblings and speaks anyway. So I had some problem. But I'd like to introduce this one, our package of genetic counseling of potential HBOC carriers. And this one is used for the calculation of the probability of the cancer susceptible mutation carrier for the counseling based on the family history. So they calculate the probabilities of being a germline mutation carrier and future risk of cancer. This is the site of the program. And to apply our cohort data, I have to do some, arrangement of our data using, for example, we estimate the, participants' father and mother age from the, age of the proband means the participant, so plus 25 or something like that. Then I did our 2000 genome data collection with this family history analysis, and so there's maximum amount of the possibility is around more than 10%. And let me go through this. I'm sorry. So this is a scatter plot of the result. The vertical axis is a BRCAPRO score, and around here is a 10% of high probability, and here is very low, and this is average around 2%. So my point is that these people may have a moderate to high risk of breast or ovarian cancers over lifetime. So the mutations who have the, point is that these people's variants in these BRCA genes would be a significant impact for the breast cancer susceptibility. So I did this analysis that CADD 5.0 and Eigen 0.5 are selected. These, I think 11 to 20 people are selected, and checked the family history and BRCAPRO data. The correlation was low, 0.1 and 0.1. Then, but by this selection, the CADD 5.0 and the Eigen more than 0.5, this criteria need to find this paper. One BRCA2 variant G2508S found in this has a moderately susceptible HBOC. This is published in Cancer Research this year, and it says here the odds ratio is 2.68. That means this variant causes nearly 3 times higher BRCAPRO, the HBOC susceptibility. So this is a conclusion. ToMMo will start to design a new Japonica array that is at version 3 as a bridging modality to personalized medicine. The targeted diseases for Japonica array version 3 will be dementia, cardiovascular disease, cancer, metabolic disorders, and pediatrics. And HBOC causing variant shows relatively high CADD score and Eigen score. And Eigen is more sensitive than CADD, and the CADD may be more sensitive than specific than Eigen. So the combination of these two criteria can pick up one moderately susceptible variant in the BRCA2 for breast cancer. And the risk assessment of HBOC from baseline data by BRCAPRO is difficult, but the score will be useful for selection of follow-up targets to find out the moderately significant variants in cancer predisposition in the family. Thank you.